Hey guys! As you can tell, I'm in my old background setup again, and you know what? It feels fucking good. I have literally just not had the energy to make my bed or clear my night tables, so that's why I haven't had this as my background, but you know what? Today I had some energy, which is a miracle. And also, like I said in a previous video, a lot of you thought I was doing my old setup because I was trying to hide my baby bump, but this one doesn't show my baby bump either. I mean, if you want to see it, there it is. But anyway, this is gonna be a pregnancy Q&A video, and a lot of people wanted me to do an update. I thought that a Q&A would be better than just doing like a pregnancy update video because my videos are for you guys, so I would rather know what you guys want to know and just answer those questions rather than just complain for like 30 minutes about how much I am going a little bit crazy. But yeah, I asked you guys on Twitter to ask me questions. It could have been about my pregnancy, about the baby, about anything, and you guys asked me questions, so now I'm gonna answer them. I don't know why I feel the need to explain how Q&As work in the beginning of every Q&A, but let's get started. What's been your weirdest cravings so far? I don't know, that's a hard question. I have been unable to stay vegan as a pregnant person. That's just what happened to me. I'm vegetarian now, but after the pregnancy, I do obviously plan on going back to vegan. I knew I couldn't eat this, but one of the cravings I had, and it was like one of my strongest cravings, was IKEA meatballs with the lingonberry sauce and the mashed potatoes. Oh fuck yeah. I know, I'm vegan. I get it, guys. But you can't help what your body craves. I obviously didn't eat it, but let me tell you something. I thought heavily about it. Anyway, what kind of birth are you doing? One that doesn't hurt. I plan on giving birth at the hospital. Hopefully I make it there. I don't like fucking give birth in my car. I do plan on getting an epidural. And hopefully I'm able to give birth vaginally, which I never thought I'd say because who the fuck wants their vagina to spread that large? But that's what I'm hoping for, so let's see. How big is he now? Well, according to my apps, I'm 17 weeks pregnant and baby is as big as a pomegranate. I don't eat a lot of pomegranates, so I'm not exactly sure exactly how big that is. But he is 5.12 inches and 5.90 ounces. So cute. What do baby kicks feel like? I'm not sure if I said this in another pregnancy video, but it honestly feels like I'm a snake and I ate something that is still alive inside of me. What's the one thing you're most excited about having a kid? You know, the thing that I'm most excited about is ironically the thing that I'm also most terrified about, which is that you get this little human that is just so impressionable and like a blank slate. You have a chance to take everything that you've learned in your life and put it into teaching this human about this world and what's actually important, because I feel like I wasted a lot of my time in my life, even though I'm very young, I'm still 23 years old. But a lot of time was spent just focusing on all these crazy things that in the end don't matter. And so I'm curious to see like if I raise my kid with the understanding of what's important and what actually matters in this life. To me at least, I don't know. I'm just curious to see if it makes a difference in his life. I think it will. But what the fuck do I know? Do you plan on breastfeeding or formula feeding? I 100% plan on breastfeeding. My goal is 6 months. And if I can make it past 6 months, then I want to go to 8 months, and that's where I want to stop. That's just me. That's just my preference. But there's a lot of things that go into it. You don't know if you're gonna produce enough milk. You don't know what's gonna happen. And I am not against formula. I'm not against supplementing my child to keep it alive. And honestly, breastfeeding is very important to me. It's something that I am going to do my very, very, very best to make happen. But at the end of the day, the most important thing is that my child is not hungry. So anything I need to do to make that happen. But yes, I'm pro breastfeeding and I'm pro formula. And yes, in case you're wondering, I do plan on giving my child a soy-based formula, not one with cow's milk in it. If you have any suggestions of good ones, let me know. What is the weirdest thing that you've experienced since you found out you are pregnant? Everything. Every day. All of it. All the time. What's the one thing that changed the most during your pregnancy? Honestly, it would have to be my mindset. It didn't happen right away, but I have become someone that thinks about someone before themselves. Like, I never thought I would be that way. I mean, that's a lie. I'm a very giving person. I'm a very sensitive person, and I care a lot about people, and oftentimes I do think about them before myself, but not in this way. Not in the way that I'm willing to do anything to make sure that this child has the most amazing life. And I don't mean that with materialistic things, because I definitely don't plan on being someone that gives my kid a billion toys and just allows him to be a part of this fucking crazy world where we just spend money and for nothing. It doesn't make us happy. We spend our whole lives chasing this dream of fame or money, and for what? I mean, I've had a little taste of both things and it doesn't fucking make a difference, so I'm getting off track. But basically, my whole mindset has shifted to just wanting to create a life of value for my child. I want him to get the most out of this life, and my whole entire mind is just consumed with how I'm gonna be able to do that. Almost every day I just have this new idea that I want to implement into his life that hasn't even started yet. Like I only want him to have 10 toys. And if he wants another toy, we have to donate one of those toys so that his toys never surpass 10 toys. I just had that idea the other day and I was like, that's a great idea. I genuinely want to know how you're doing. Oh, I love that shit. I'm doing really well. I have about 1 day a week where I do just completely freak out. It could be because I'm just so uncomfortable. Like I'll be in bed and I just can't get comfortable. My back hurts, my stomach feels like there's pressure. It's not fun. I was starting to doubt that the whole second trimester thing where you start feeling way better in the second trimester. I was starting to doubt that that was a real thing because I wasn't feeling any better. I was feeling super, super tired. And don't get me wrong, I'm still super, super tired. But I'm starting to feel more like myself and I'm really thankful for that because I feel like if I had to spend the whole pregnancy just feeling miserable, like just shoot me. Honestly, it gets so intense and it's just like, who am I? Why am I like this now? Am I ever gonna feel normal again? Like I'm sure if you've been pregnant, you know what I'm talking about. It's like, am I ever gonna be how I was? Like, is this ever gonna stop? But now I'm feeling a lot better, so thank you for asking. I'm doing a lot better. Will you get your baby a giraffe onesie, and what are you going to name the baby? I guess this is the official name reveal video. I was debating on whether or not to reveal his name in this video, but I've already said it on Instagram Live. A lot of people know his name, so here it is. All right, are you ready? His name is gonna be Noah Alexander Menzu. Ta-da! We came up with both gender names at the same exact time, or sex names, whatever. Not here to offend anybody. And I just said Noah, and then Nassim was like, I like Noah. And then I was like, well, Noah sounds good with Alexander, so ba-bam. It was honestly the first name we chose, and it was the name we loved. I know a lot of people are being named Noah now, but you know what? I don't care. My name is Jessica, and I survived in this life. So yeah, Noah Alexander Menzu. Menzu. I like that name. Anywho's, will you get your baby a giraffe onesie? No. Honestly, you guys have been amazing, and in my P.O. box, we have gotten nothing but giraffe onesies and giraffe themed things. I think we have about 7 giraffe blankets at this point. I'm very grateful, but I am overwhelmed. So me and Nassim have basically made an executive decision to just not buy anything giraffe because we've already got too many giraffe things and we're assuming a lot more are coming. So we just decided that we're not gonna be buying anything giraffe themed, but the baby already has giraffe onesies, so I don't know if that answers your question. Anything you liked before you were pregnant that you can't stand now? Well, there was this one sushi place that, I mean, I'm talking I would eat at like 4 to 5 times a week before I was pregnant. It was a little ridiculous. And I would actually gag at the thought of it until yesterday when I had it again. Like the first 3.5 months of my pregnancy, forget about it. Like I tried to eat it like 4 times in 3.5 months because I was like, I know I love it. Like why can't I love it right now? And I would try it and I would just give it to someone else. I'm like, I cannot fucking eat that nasty ass shit. But yeah, no, I can't deal with the sushi place, nor can I do Taco Bell. I mean, I haven't actually tried Taco Bell, but just the thought of it makes me want to die. And normally I love Taco Bell. In what moment did you realize, shit, this is really happening? Girl, that hasn't even happened yet. I mean, when I found out the gender, I honestly, like, it was a surreal moment, but I can't even say that that's what made me realize that this is happening. Not even the kicks make me feel like this is happening, not even the ultrasounds. Like, okay, I know it's happening, all right? I'm not like an idiot, but I can't actually believe that like a human's gonna come out of this experience. That part I don't think it's gonna happen for me until I give birth and look at it and be like, oh shit, you was really in there the whole time. How do you manage to look so awesome when you're pregnant? What? Let me tell you something. You guys are honestly so sweet. You always tell me like, oh my God, you look amazing. How do you look so good when you're pregnant? Look at that pregnancy glow. I'm sorry to break it to you. There's nothing beautiful about my pregnancy. My skin is absolutely atrocious. Looks like the life is being sucked out of me constantly. I get upset when people are like, but when you have a boy, it's like so great for your skin. Like, where? This is just a lot of highlight and foundation and concealer because honestly, no, this pregnancy has not been beautiful or glowing. None of it's glowing, nothing's happening. That's just the truth. What's it honestly like being pregnant? Yeah, I don't know how to describe that to you. Although one day when I was like really, really down, I did describe it as, it's kind of like when you're having an off day, like not necessarily a bad day, but it's just an off day where your brain's kind of cloudy and you're like, what's going on? It's kind of like that every day. So, do prenatals make you sick? Prenatal vitamins? No, they have not made me sick. They just have made me incredibly constipated. You're welcome. Do you think when your baby grows up, he will have a YouTube channel? Let's hope not. No, honestly, YouTube is an amazing platform and it allows people to just be creative and to make a job out of something that they love. And honestly, if that's something that he would want to do, that's fine. But like I said, I don't plan on raising him in a very like technology heavy environment. So I don't even know if that's something he would want to do. Like, I don't know, whatever he wants to do. I honestly don't care. Can you show us your belly, please? Well, I did earlier and I'm not going to show you like my actual belly because I don't know, I feel uncomfortable and I'm already getting stretch marks on my side even though I'm putting lotion on all the fucking time. But you can see it through my shirt. These are my shorts, my little pregnancy shorts. That's what we got going on. Do you want more kids? Maybe in about 5 years, I will revisit the whole kids situation. Ideally, yes, but honestly, excuse me. We gotta give it like 5 years, okay? Give me some time. This is the last question that I'm gonna answer because I know this has kind of gotten a little bit long. After you're married and your baby is born, do you plan on moving back to California again? Definitely not anytime close to after the baby is born, but maybe when he's like high school age, I would like to move back to California. I don't want to stay in Miami for the rest of my life, that is for sure. But yeah, maybe one day. I'm definitely not close to moving back. I love California, but not anytime after the baby's born. I have my whole family here, we have the help here, and that's what we're really gonna need after the baby's born, just like help and support and just like pretty much a miracle. So a lot of people were asking me about a registry and I was like, I'm absolutely not gonna make a baby registry. I'm gonna do that when I have a baby shower, my family will get me shit, like fuck that. But then a lot of you guys have come to me and said that you wanna make sure that you're getting my baby something it's gonna use and need and not just like waste your money on like whatever. And honestly, I just can't even wrap my head around the thought that anyone's buying anything at all. But every time I open my P.O. box, I'm just fucking shocked by the love that you guys have and the fact that you guys are being so giving. It's honestly blows my brain. I can't even get into it because it's not gonna make any sense. The point is, I'm unbelievably grateful. You have no fucking idea. And when a lot of people were saying like, we wanna make sure that if we're spending money and we wanna send you something, that it's gonna be something the baby uses, which made sense to me. And so because of that, and only because of that, because I honestly did not feel comfortable making a registry, I don't want you guys to get me anything. I don't want you guys to feel like you have to get me anything. You know, I got a P.O. box for people that wanted that sort of communication, that like hands-on, I'm gonna send you a letter, I'm gonna send you something personal, and that's from me. Like I wanted the P.O. box just for that kind of connection. But a lot of people have gone above and beyond and just wanted to get my child things and just really be amazing and giving. And so for that reason, I made a simple registry. I think the most expensive thing on there is like $60, which was, it's way too fucking much. Please, nobody actually get that. But as I was making it, I did get a little carried away and I was like, I want that. I want that. But anyway, yeah, it's an Amazon gift registry and I'm gonna link it down below. But anyway, that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel because I put out new videos every Tuesday and Saturday, and I will see you on Tuesday. Bye.